So they trying to act all nice and buy me food and all that shit, but you plotting to leave me outside or coming up to, oh, here you go, ma'am. Trying to give me some money. Fuck all that. God said what America is trying to do. Ain't no you giving me no food or no fucking money and you leaving a pregnant woman outside to be preyed on. Fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to say it like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, people know what they doing, and people don't be coming up to this gym like that. They just coming up here pretending like because I'm here. But let me tell y'all, so then you'll see the person get in their car right after they done follow me on the bus. Then then you'll see them riding around in their car after that. It is very cold, and man, they were trying to keep me from getting any hot water to be able to, and then people trying to look at me crazy, like while I'm sitting here pregnant with my blanket or whatever. Like this is the only place where I could be safe because they trying to have me on dark roads at bus stops or just walking around with nowhere to lay down, and I'm pregnant. And they was swarming around me on dark roads when I was sleeping at bus stops. They was all coming up there and swarming and trying to do stuff to me at the bus stop. And that's why I'm up here by these businesses, because you could try to make it seem like, oh, what is she doing over here by these businesses? I don't care. This is where I've been the whole time, because I'm not finna let y'all have me somewhere on some dark road. And that's what they want. They want me somewhere on some dark road so they could do what they was doing to me when I was at the bus stop. And it's very cold. They were trying to keep me from having hot water. Not wanting to let me get like hot water or anything like that. To be able to like keep me warm. And making me have to get rid of all of my stuff. And if I put my blankets on, they over there looking at me crazy. Like, it's cold out here. I understand. It's 9:32 and it's already freezing cold because it rained. So I done put on 3 leggings. I got on 3 pair of leggings right now. I got on 1, 2, 3. I got on 4 pair of socks. And I just got my jacket on, and I need to put this blanket on. But I'm going to just have to trust in God, because it's obvious that people laying traps for me. And the Lord did show me there was deadly traps. And that I was going to be outside. Oh, yeah, so the man at the mall, I'm going to tell you, I'm finna put my blanket on, y'all, because it is too cold. And the police officer had pulled up right there and just sat right there when he saw me walking over here. And then last night he was waiting in the parking lot. And then he just pulled off when he see me pull out my camera. As soon as I pulled my camera phone out of my bag, he just hurried up and drove off real fast. And did the same thing yesterday. And so some of these same white girls that's plotting on me, they coming up here to the gym and they laughing, with watching me sitting right here or whatever. And the black men doing it too, and then trying to pretend like, oh, ma'am, would you like something to eat? Or, is there anything I could do to help you out? Like, yeah, get me from being outside, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something y'all could do, but y'all know how that go. It's a plot. So, I'm sitting right here cold, and people did this on purpose. Like, my family left me outside and they denying that I'm pregnant. So y'all know, like, pretty much they want to kill me. They want someone dead. And God told me it was deadly traps, because me and James had an apartment and he was trying to get me out of the house in the middle of the night. And then LaMarcus Sanders and then was trying to fight me everywhere I went. People were trying to like kick me out. And then so I met this man. We're trying to stage arrest. And so I met this man today and I didn't want to talk to him. I told him, get away from me. A black man, get away from me. And I got on the bus and he followed me all the way where I got off the bus, like to go towards the mall. And I had went into Marshall's and got me a little notebook or whatever. And he followed me. And then he was like, come on, let me give you a ride to Best Buy, because I was walking. I didn't have enough bus fare. I only had enough to get back over here. And the black man was saying, oh, I'll take you out to dinner, and I forgive you for being mean to me earlier today, and all of that old kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. Because he was like, oh, what's your situation? And, why, who did it? And, they trying to pretend like they don't know what's going on, and they lying. They know that I'm out here pregnant. They know what's going on, and they are wrong. They lying. God not going to lie on these men. He said they all know what's going on and that they trying to set me up, period. And so the black man, he was trying to keep me from they were trying to keep me occupied during the day from working on anything. Like, I did a lot of research today to try to get some help. Not from the people that setting me up, but some help. Because they just gonna keep doing whatever they riding around acting, they being terrorists. They riding around acting like terrorists. That's what they are. They're terrorists and they're murderers. And so the man had called me and asked me, he was like, he was trying to text me as soon as I had got to the mall, like trying to take my time up from having any time to myself to try to access some information that could get me away from these people, out here. They evil and they deadly. They are deadly enemies. And so he was trying to get me to leave the mall, and that was where I was charging my phone and working on evidence comfortably, and it's food there, and so he was trying to get me to leave. And then talking about, he told me he had his own place up the street at first. He was like, oh, I got my own place and all of that. Then after that, he tried to make it seem, he was like, oh, I get a motel. Now you want to try to put me in another motel, but you told me that you had your own place. And then he was like, that he had served time, that he had got caught with 525 pounds of marijuana, and he's talking about he did 7 years. I'm like, okay, well, that just didn't seem to add up. And I asked him, did he have any pending charges? And he was like, no. And I told y'all, they got men getting out of prison. They got me. I don't know if they lying or not about what their charges really was or whatever. And or if they got charges still. And then so he was just like, he texted me and was like, I want to please you and all of this all kind of stuff. Talking about he want to come get me, because he was saying he'll come back and get me and we could go back to his place, but he was lying. Then he tried to say, I have a room. And then he was like, he was like, I get us a room and I want to please you. And I was like, no. I was like, I was like, I don't want you touching my body. You know what I'm saying? No, none of that. I don't want you to touch my body. I don't want you to touch me. And he was like, oh, well, you let that white boy touch you and all that, so now they trying to bring him into it. And, my baby daddy, that's my baby daddy. Like, whatever the fuck you talking about as far as him, me and him not together, everybody know that. And that don't mean I gotta let you touch me because you black, nigga. Fuck out of here with that bullshit. I told him, I said, well, let me just tell you, I told him, I said, I don't want nobody touching me. Nobody, you know what I'm saying? I said, I don't want no one touching me. And I didn't tell him that I don't want nobody taking advantage of me, but basically that's what I was trying to say. I don't want nobody trying to take advantage of me because, what happened with my situation with me and my kids, and we got left without an apartment or a home, and then they out here preying on me and leaving me on the streets to try to sex traffic me. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all they trying to do. And so I was like, no. I mean, they trying to do other stuff too, deadly shit, but yeah, they trying to sex traffic me as well. And so I told the dude, I was like, no. I said, I don't want no one touching me. He was like, oh, can I give you a back rub or whatever? I said, no. I said, I don't want to be touched. Like, I want to be somewhere safe, where I ain't got to worry about no one touching me. I don't want to be touched by nobody. I said, that's the last thing I need is for somebody to touch me. And he was like, oh, you on that bullshit, you talking crazy. And I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm serious. I'm not finna be taken advantage of. I don't like you. And he was like, he talking about, oh, well, let me just eat you out or whatever and make you feel good. Blah, 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 blah. And I said, no. And he just kept going on and on about it. And then I ended up having to curse him out and then just block his number. And I rode the bus back. So that's what's going on as far as that. I'm trying to keep my eyes open. And it's just like these are the deadly traps that they was laying for me. And they've been doing this to me since for 2-3 months now. But I don't even care because I can't put my trust in none of nobody watching my videos to be able to help me or save me. Nah. My trust got to be in my God, 100% completely in God and Jehovah. Because they wrong.